To truly master your inner world, you first have to heal your inner world. So, what does that look like? It looks like a lot of forgiveness, it looks like a lot of accountability, it looks like a lot of honesty within yourself. So, in order to truly master your inner world, you first have to heal it because no one wants to sit in shit. No matter how much you mask it or cover it up, it's still going to stink. You're not going to want to stay there for long. You're eventually going to want to move. So, for you to want to be and master your inner world and you got to be able to want to sit in your inner world. You want to be comfortable in your inner world. But first, you have to admit that your inner world does not look too good. So that means also letting go of a lot of self limiting beliefs that you have within yourself, things you tell yourself, the harm you also place on yourself. Not only what people have done to you, but things you now do to yourself. You have to heal all of that to be able to begin to really master your inner world. Because how are you really going to be able to to listen to yourself and trust yourself if all of that is not intact and cleaned up? Now, during this process, I do not want you to be too hard on yourself because we all have had to do this. There's not one single person on this earth that has been pushed out here that did not have to heal from something or some type of aspect in their life to be able to sit with themselves. Some things might be more intense than others, but we all have to do it. The first step when I began my deep spiritual journey and my healing journey, I had to admit that I really did not like myself so that I can begin to love myself. So I did not shame myself, or I did at times. I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes I did shame myself for a lot of things, but that's because I was learning and I was in the beginning of all of this and in the thick of it. Once you can admit these things and say it out loud and acknowledge it, that's when the healing begins. Healing is not like this real long, deep textbook things. A lot of it is taking accountability and acknowledging in your life. Now, I do not want you to feel like if you are a person who has experienced some type of form of abuse, you don't have to take accountability for your abuse, but you do have to take accountability from healing for it, from it, if that makes sense. But you do have to forgive that abuse. And that can be the hardest thing for people because I made a video before, you know, apologizing and forgiveness can get misconstrued sometimes of you letting people get a pass or you're not, you have to take responsibility for things you don't feel like you need to. That's not what that is about.